What if I told you that one of the most powerful estimation techniques in Agile looks exactly like a card game? Imagine this. A room full of developers, testers, product owners, and Scrum Masters. No calculators. No spreadsheets. No Excel formulas. Just cards. Yet, somehow, this simple game helps teams predict effort, reduce conflicts, expose hidden risks, and build shared understanding. This is planning poker. And in today's video on Skills on Cloud, I'm going to take you on a story-driven journey to understand what planning poker really is, why it works, and how Agile teams use it to estimate work more effectively than traditional methods. If you're a Scrum Master, product owner, developer, or someone preparing for Agile interviews, this video is for you. Let's begin. The problem with traditional estimation. Before planning poker existed, teams estimated work like this. How many days will this take? 2 weeks. No, 3 weeks. I think 1 week. And suddenly, the loudest voice won. The most senior person dominated. And junior team members stayed silent, even when they knew something was risky. Sound familiar? Agile teams realized something important. Estimation is not about guessing time. It's about understanding complexity, uncertainty, and effort. That's when planning poker entered the game. What is planning poker? Planning poker is a collaborative estimation technique used in Agile teams, especially in Scrum. Each team member receives a deck of cards with numbers like 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 20, 40, 100. These numbers come from the Fibonacci sequence, where numbers grow rapidly. Why? Because uncertainty increases as work gets bigger. Instead of estimating in hours or days, teams estimate in story points, a relative measure of effort. The story. A real planning poker session. Let me tell you a story. It's sprint planning day. The product owner reads a user story. As a user, I want to reset my password using email so that I can regain access to my account. The team asks questions. What email service? Any security requirements? Expiry time? Mobile support? Once everyone understands the story, the Scrum Master says, "All right, team, pick your cards." Everyone secretly selects a card. No discussion yet. No influencing others. Then, cards are revealed at the same time. One developer shows 3. Another shows 5. Someone shows 8. And one person shocks the room with 13. Now, here's the magic. The Scrum Master doesn't ask, "Who is right?" Instead, they ask, Let's hear from the lowest and the highest estimates. The person who chose 3 says, "This looks simple. We've done similar features before." The person who chose 13 says, "Yes, but email security, token expiry, edge cases, and testing across devices could be tricky." Suddenly, hidden complexity is exposed. Risks are revealed. Shared understanding improves. The team discusses. They vote again. This time, most cards show 5. Consensus reached. That's planning poker. Why planning poker works so well? Planning poker works because it solves human problems, not mathematical ones. Here's why it's powerful. 1. Avoids groupthink. Everyone votes independently. Balances voices. Junior developers get equal say. Whereas, encourages conversation. Differences trigger valuable discussions. 4. Focuses on relative sizing. Not how long, but how complex. 5. Builds team ownership. I stu Amy. What Sudia builds team ownership? Estimates belong to the team, not management. That's why Agile teams love it. Common mistakes to avoid. Planning poker fails when teams misuse it. Avoid these mistakes. Turning it into a time estimate. Story points are not hours. Letting one person influence others. No talking before cards are revealed. Rushing the discussion. Differences are where learning happens. Re-estimating completed stories. Velocity improves over time. Trust the process. Pro tips from real Agile teams. Here are some pro tips. Use a reference story. This story is a 5. Compare others to it. Use online tools for remote teams, like Jira, Miro, or Planning Poker apps. Stop estimating when clarity is missing. If the story is unclear, split it. Remember, estimation improves with experience, not perfection. Final summary. Planning poker is not about cards. It's about collaboration, transparency, shared understanding, better decision-making. It turns estimation from a stressful argument into a productive team conversation. And that's why it remains one of the most loved Agile practices. If you found this explanation helpful, hit like, subscribe to Skills on Cloud, and share this video with your Agile team. Comment below. Have you used Planning Poker? Or what estimation technique does your team use? Until next time. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep your skills on the cloud.